Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on this Wednesday morning. A cold front to our east, a low pressure system that's somewhere around the Minnesota-Iowa border right in here, and you have clouds that are wrapping around it. Most of the showers are to the east, but there are some clouds here across north central to east central Nebraska right in here this morning. We're clear in the Tri-Cities area, but something worth watching today is now it's going to be a fairly sunny morning except for the northeast. Something worth watching is this afternoon we'll see some partly cloudy skies as we see a field of cumulus clouds develop this afternoon over roughly the eastern half of the area. Out west, skies will remain mainly clear. Tonight, once we lose the heating of the day and the sun goes down, the clouds will clear up. Then we look to the north as a cold front approaches. That will be our next drop in temperatures, but it's also going to bring a few more clouds as we get towards tomorrow morning. So starting to see some clouds up north tomorrow morning. This front, unlike the last front which came in from the west, this front coming in straight out of the north. So this one has some colder air with it. So we're going to start to feel some of that cooler air. Tomorrow, kind of a wider range in temperatures. Chilly up north, still going to be warm up in the south, but some places we'll see dropping temperatures once that front comes through your area here. North and northeast winds, they'll be breezy at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, some gusts to 25 miles per hour. We'll call it partly cloudy, maybe mostly sunny farther east. Then we look to rain chances, which will start out west during the evening and then spread southeastward later in the night. So after midnight, Thursday night into Friday morning, here come the showers. No snow. I think at this point, the clouds and the showers should hold the temperature up enough that we should not see any wintry precipitation mix in. That's the good news. Temperatures have come up a little bit in our forecast. The one place that it might get cold enough to see some frost, right up here. We'll show you some of those temperatures on the map here in just a little bit, what we'll be looking at. But those showers will continue into your Friday, and I'll show you that as well. So highs today topping out mostly in the low to mid 70s. It is going to be a nice, beautiful afternoon out there. This is my weather right here. I am looking forward to this. A little bit of a breeze, but not too bad. Heading into tonight, we'll drop back into the mid to upper 40s and lower 50s, maybe some low 40s out west. So chilly, but nothing unusual for this time of the year. And then here comes that transition tomorrow. Up north, much cooler, highs in the 50s. Down to the south, highs still getting into the 70s. But that in between, that's where temperatures get into the 60s, low 70s. But some of these places, you will see temperatures drop off a little bit in the afternoon as that cold front comes through and that north-northeast wind draws in that cooler air. Tomorrow night into Friday morning, most of us down into the 30s, maybe some low 40s in the south. So again, most of us will be too warm for snow to mix in. Where the precipitation probably won't fall, and we may even see some clearing skies, that's where maybe some frost is going to be a possibility up here in northern portions of Nebraska. Jumping ahead to your Friday, it's going to be a cool day out there, and where the best chance of rain will be, that's where the coldest temperatures will be. Some places may not get out of the upper 40s. Where the chances of rain are lower to the north and east, temperatures might be a little bit warmer here. Same thing way off to the southwest, might be a little bit warmer here where the chances of rain are lower. I'm going to improvise real quick here. I'm going to go one more map. So I have this map right here of tomorrow night's lows. I'm going to actually go into the editor mode because I don't have a map for Friday night into Saturday. I don't have a day 3 map basically. So I'm going to go into the editor mode. And I'm going to be off screen here when I show you this, but I want to show you this is what we could be looking at then. Skies will be clearing out Friday night into Saturday morning. This is what we could be looking at for low temperatures early on Saturday morning. Most of us probably too warm for frost, but once you get below 35, potentially some frost. So north central to eastern Nebraska might get cold enough for some frosty conditions out there, and some places could drop below freezing and be the first freeze of the season. So again, this isn't everybody, and the Tri-Cities probably too warm, but to the north and east of the Tri-Cities, you could be looking at some areas of frost early on Saturday morning. So I just wanted to kind of show you that map, even though I don't officially have a map drawn. I have to go into my editor mode to bring that up here. So here is the rest of your forecast here. Let's take a look at the Tri-City 7-day forecast. Again, by far the next 3 days, the worst day will be Friday. It's going to be a chilly, raw day. Friday evening, maybe still some rain southwest and south, down in Kansas, far southwest Nebraska, but most of us will be dry, and that temperature is going to drop off Friday night into Saturday morning. So we'll go with mid to upper 30s in the Tri-Cities, probably mid 30s. Once we get past the chilly morning of Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon looks pretty good. Lots of sunshine, mostly sunny, 63. That's a decent day for October. I know it's a little below average, but low to mid 60s. That's not bad. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 70s back. Mid 70s and then upper 70s. Lots of sunshine during those days. Tuesday, our warmest day ahead of the next cold front that will sink southward into the area. And that's going to bring us our next cool down Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week back down to the 60s, which it's not as big of a drop as what we'll see late this week. Just a little bit below average. And in fact, by mid-October, average highs are going to be in the 60s. So we actually won't be that far off from average for this time of the year. Couple other things to show you real quick here. I want to show you one of the long-range temperature trend maps here. Let's go back real quick here. This is today. Here comes that colder air late this week. Here's Friday right there. The heart of the cold air will be overhead Friday. And then Friday night and a Saturday morning, it starts to actually shift to the east. That's why most of us won't be too cold. Otherwise, we'd be looking at a widespread frost and some more sub-freezing temperature Saturday morning. But the coldest air is going to be off to our east, so we won't get as cold. Then we warm it up this weekend, early next week. A little glancing shot of cooler air tries to hit us by Monday night, but I don't think it'll get us much. And then check out Tuesday, really warm weather ahead of so there's some colder air off to our northwest, but watch kind of what happens. It kind of comes in as a dud. So yes, it does cool down Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but not super cold here. And in fact, we might even start to warm up by next Saturday, the following weekend there. That'd be like 15th of October, I believe. So could actually warm back up. Could be a warm weekend ahead of us that weekend here. That would be interesting to see. A couple of the long-range forecast models with precipitation. I'm going to jump this up to Friday morning, because that's where our futurecast ended. So let's go right there. This is where futurecast ended. This is the European forecast model going into Friday. The rain shower chances continue mostly in the morning, but some in the afternoon. And then Friday evening shifts south and out of our area. After that, pretty quiet weather for the most part. Not a lot happening here through the middle of next week. That'll be that next shot of cooler air Wednesday to Thursday of next week. And then one more model, the GFS model. Let's get it to Friday morning. That's where our futurecast ended. Show you the showers for Friday right there. This model hangs on to the showers into Friday night. I'm a little iffy about that. I think it's mainly going to be to the south. And this one tries to keep some rain around close by at least, but I think it'll be just to our south over the weekend. Our weekend right here looks pretty nice. Continues early next week. And then that model actually has some moisture close by Tuesday morning here. I'm a little iffy about that right now. But then cooling down there middle of next week. So, all right, well, I have to let you all go, but I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning. Hope you all have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you all again on Thursday to talk about all the latest with those weather changes on the way for the end of this week. Until then, take care, and God bless. Bye.